What's going on, everybody? It's your boy AJ, and today we are doing a Nerd Talk live Q&A. I am accompanied by my man, Mind of a Nerd. And yeah, this is the first time I believe that we've done a Q&A on the channel. Yeah, so it's going to be a fun one. We're here to talk to you guys. We're going to talk about our recent watches, upcoming theatrical and physical releases that we're excited about, and just like movie news, trailers, things like that. So I hope you guys are ready for that, and we're gonna get into this thing. So let's go. Our boy Alex said that he's gonna be here a little later, so stay tuned for that. Um, Tyler, what's going on, man? How was your day?
It was calm. I picked up a shift at work. It was very breezy, very quick. I'm assuming it's because 4th of July just happened, so it's dead in Target. But
Mhm.
that's better for me. I'm tired of people, and I need a break before the back to school madness starts.
Yeah,
You
when
know.
you start back, like end of August.
Oh no, I'm not talking about going back to school. I'm talking about these
Oh,
maniacs
for the
coming in here
oh
for school supplies.
oh, got you. Yeah, that's coming up. Like I know people shop for school supplies like in July, like early like summertime. So
Oh.
get those folders ready, bro. Time to get those folders and sharpies ready, bro. Um, as for me, I had a pretty chill day. I worked today, but it wasn't anything too strenuous. And then after work, I went Blu-ray hunting, and I actually dropped a video. So if you guys haven't checked out that video, go check out that video. Quick plug. I went to Walmart, and I also went to Barnes and Noble. I only went to two places today. Saw some new releases, and it was the first time I did a Blues Day Tuesday video in a while, just because it's been real slow with new releases. So I kind of let them stack up a little bit. I didn't see Godzilla X Kong in Walmart, but I think it might have had a standee that I didn't see. Um, but yeah, like it was some decent releases there. But yeah, I did a Blu-ray hunt, and now I'm here ready for our topics. Um, so first, I wanted to get into our recent watches, some things that we've been watching TV wise, movie wise, in the theater, at home. What you been watching, bro?
Um, you know half of them. I've been
I
watching
know,
with you.
but tell the people what you've been
um,
watching, bro, and your
so
thoughts.
I plowed through the Bear season 3. I binged through all of that. Very very good season of television. I thought it was about on par with the first season, but not as good as season 2. I think season 2, minus one episode that I have an issue with, is a perfect season of television. I think it's just fucking immaculate how good that season was. Um, been watching House of the Dragon every week.
Same.
Um, we'll save our thoughts for House of the Dragon for next week because we're gonna talk about episode 4 and 5 next week.
Yeah.
But
What are your what are your like spoiler free thoughts so far? Up till
easily,
episode 4.
I mean, I'm enjoying the season so far. I don't think it has the urgency that I would have wanted it to have based off the ending of season 1, because the ending of season 1, I was like, oh, Rhaenyra is going out for blood. And,
Yeah, yeah. At
you
the
know,
that finale for sure.
we started this season that's been kind of slow. It's a
Mhm.
slow, interesting build towards that, but it's been kind of slow. And
Mhm.
even episode 4 it didn't really push that all that much. Like it did, but it didn't. It's more of another conflict with King's Landing, but that episode is easily the best episode of the show, of the season so
I was
far.
about to say of the show.
Um,
I mean, I don't know, maybe.
and and it got me back into it because I thought last week's episode was insanely boring.
Yeah.
Um,
Um, how do you feel about the structure of this season? It's more Game of Thrones esque than House of the Dragon because season one it was a lot of time skips, and we're not really getting that this season so
thank
far.
everything holy.
I feel like we're done with that. Maybe I don't know, but we are dabbling into some other things within the season.
Um,
Everything going
I
on with Damon and stuff.
yeah, I will save most of this for again next week. But I'm not the biggest fan of what they're doing with Damon really at all.
Mhm.
I I understand the concept of it and I'm fine with it, but the whole thing with them going supernatural again, it's like people didn't really like the whole White Walker thing when they did that. And
Mhm.
we're gonna go supernatural again to where he's like seeing all this crap. I'm sitting there watching and I'm like, it's like, mm,
For
okay,
me, I'm interested in the supernatural aspects of the show, but I don't think this is the time or place to do it. We're
it
like
feels like a
right here.
distraction.
Yeah, it's like we're right here at the precipice of war, and Damon has like a little side mission going
Yeah,
on. Like
it
that's
feels like
how it
chew
feels to
toys
me.
for him.
Exactly, like some
And
busy work for
it's
him.
it's odd because he's like the only character that has that. Everyone else is involved in this. Even
Exactly.
the sailor people that are off on the boats or whatever. Even they're still in. Rhaenyra's was up in there doing her stuff. You
Yeah,
know, Damon is the
Rhaenys.
only Rhaenys. Damon is the only one that has like this side plot, which I'm fine with. Damon is top tier characters. It's just why is it this?
Yeah,
Like, I like the concept of him going to get an army. Like, yeah, give me that. But now we're at the point where he's just seeing young Rhaenyra, and it's like, okay, I guess,
yeah. Yeah,
no.
I just feel like it's a little out of place for the time, like what we're doing with everybody else. But you know, it's they're gonna do what they're gonna do, and I guess it's gonna pay off by
I
the end of the
hope.
season. I guess I don't know. Let's see. We got a comment
Um,
here. Emmett, what's your reaction of Tyler Mane returning as Sabretooth in Deadpool versus and Wolverine?
bro,
Your thoughts?
the fur eyebrows are back, bro.
They're back, bro.
The fur eyebrows.
Are you happy about this decision, or are you just like whatever?
It's yes. Of all the things that are gonna be happening in Deadpool and Wolverine, this is the one where like this. He's coming back. Toad. I was like, oh man, I've been frothing at the mouth for Toad to come back. Yeah, man.
Right,
There's
right.
really only one thing that I feel like they're gonna do in Deadpool Wolverine that I'm genuinely excited for, and I don't want to get my hopes up. I've been talking to AJ about it for weeks. That I really want it to happen, but
Hmm.
if it doesn't, it's one of those like, yeah, it's Ryan Reynolds doing this. It's like he would be the one that makes that happen.
Oh yeah,
But um
he's a he makes stuff happen in these movies, which
um
is kind of crazy. Yeah.
recent watches, I've been unfortunately subjecting myself to the Acolyte. Which I'm probably not even going to be watching it tonight because I have other more important things to be watching. This show sucks.
Mm.
Listen, I'm not on the hate train as much as everyone else is. Like the episode before this was fire, a banger, easily. It's just so fucking boring. It's
Yeah,
so boring. It reminds me a lot of Secret Invasion, only it's just like, I guess, less bad because it's like, well, Secret Invasion was the MCU, in its full force. This is kind of just like, yeah, it's bad, but it's boring bad, and it's whatever. Nobody's gonna care about this. Secret Invasion like mattered,
mm,
despite the Marvels telling you how much it didn't matter. It matters, you know this show, every time I it's so hot and cold. For every episode that's good, there's another one that's just like, okay, they're walking, they're talking. Okay,
Yo,
Yo,
the it's like, oh yeah, the villain's seducing one of the twins with his shirt off now. Oh,
bro,
that's cool.
what are we talking about?
Acolyte.
you came in at the wrong time.
It's
No, but
it's ridiculous.
welcome,
Yo.
welcome.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
What's going on? What's going on?
I after episode 3 of the Acolyte, I just stopped watching. Like, I'm not saying
Same.
that I won't ever finish the show, but
Same.
I'm just like not into it, bro. Just not. What's up, man? What's up, Alex? Alex Thomas in the building, man.
What's going on? What's going on? Why are you making like a big announcement? Like,
It is because it's a big thing, man. What's going
Yeah.
on with you, man?
Nothing, man. Just chilling. Just got back home. Made a Blu-ray hunt video. It's out right now. If you guys want to go check it out. Didn't find shit.
Yeah.
Didn't find shit. I mean, it's so funny because I went to the Walmart that is like regarded as one of the worst Walmarts in our city. And I was like, I bet their physical media section is going to be good because it's going to be all behind glass. And sure enough, hold, it's all behind glass. And but they didn't have no new releases though. There was no new releases. Like I didn't see Civil War. I didn't see Abigail. I didn't see what else came out. Twister 4K, the Steelbook. No, I didn't see any of that. Challengers. I didn't see any of that on the shelf at Target or Walmart. So I was like, and then someone just commented like, why don't you just ask somebody? Because at Walmart, it's hard to ask somebody if something's in the back. Because most likely they're gonna tell you they don't give a fuck or it's not there. Like that's what they're gonna tell you. Yeah, so I'm just not gonna bother doing it. I'm just gonna see if it's not there. That's just telling me I don't need to buy anything. That's what that's telling me. I don't need
Did
to
you go
money.
to Barnes and Noble today?
No, it was too far. We end up just staying in the Steelyard area. I don't know if you know where Steelyard is, but we stayed where Steelyard is. There's a Exchange and there's a Target and there's a Walmart. So we just went to those 3 places. And I went with my brother Marquise, and we kind of both we checked out. Like we struck out all the spots. We didn't see anything. So but yeah, that's how my day is going. Chilling right now. I just popped on a movie since we're about to be live. I'm like, I might as well just put a movie on in the background. I'm watching the first Avengers.
Nice, 2012. Sweet.
Yes, sir.
We've been going through our recent watches, like what we've been watching lately. And Tyler was on the Acolyte. I did want to mention me and Tyler watched last night Enter the Dragon.
Tyler gave it 3.5.
I gave it the same score.
Which I and you know it's crazy. Like we obviously I don't know if they're watching, but we said when they said in the chat where they was like, oh my god, what it was a 7 out of 10. I'm like 7 out of 10. It's not a bad movie. It's just not good. Like it's not a great movie.
Yeah,
I just thought it was crushingly disappointing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I sat there. I was like,
did people hype it up? That's why people are hyping up the movie.
Everyone hypes it up, bro.
It's not even just that though. Like even if the movie wasn't hyped up and I was watching it without any, outside voices, I would have been feeling the same way. Like,
I think I would have been a little bit more nicer though. I would have been like, yeah, it's cool, but like with all the hype around it, I was like, it's fine.
I just found the movie like really slow. Like it was really slow. Yeah. Everything outside of Bruce Lee, making faces and kicking butt was just like
the third act should have been the whole movie.
The third act was dope. Like where was that the entire movie?
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
And
it's
I
funny,
feel like
I bought the 4K and I still haven't watched it yet.
I feel like the movie hurt.
It is a good 4K.
I feel like the movie hurt because of all these other characters we had. Like they didn't amount to anything. Like nobody did.
Right.
So I don't know.
But
yeah, what you been watching though?
We have all talked about it. I binge watched all 3 seasons of The Bear.
The Bear.
All 3 seasons. Behind. Oh man, just
cousin.
Yes, chef.
Yo, oh my god, dude.
Doors.
Yo, this show is good. This show is good. It's a really good show. I'm glad I watched it. I really am. Coming from experience of working in the kitchen, AJ, obviously, working at Domino's.
I worked in the kitchen too.
But like it can get hectic in those type of environments. And I've worked in like a 3 to 4 star restaurant, where you had to make sure every detail was right. You got one little smudge, you got to refire the whole freaking plate. And man, just the tension, just the camaraderie with all the characters. Carmi is a character you like and hate at the same time. You just like, what the heck? I just don't understand this character.
I did not like Carmi. I mean, not Carmi. Richie. I did not like Richie season 1 at all.
Yeah. No, me either.
I think that was the point.
It was. That was the point. It was that arc. It's one of the best arcs in television history, bro.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
For sure.
Is.
He said, I wear suits now. I wear suits now.
It made me feel good.
It works, bro. It works. Like, it just works, man. It does, man.
Watching The Bear, it really makes me want to, and it probably exists, and I just don't know. I want to see a retail version of The Bear to where it's that type of vibe, but in retail, because retail gets that crazy, especially during like Q4, bro. Nobody likes each other during Q4 at all.
But that's why I was out. Like I said, it's probably gonna shoot me in the foot. But I thought about that in like a liquor store environment. You guys haven't seen hectic than working at a liquor store.
Oh, we heard it. We heard it.
Obviously, you guys know. If you guys seen my lives and stuff when I've been working at the liquor store, just imagine that type of tension. But it's New Year's Eve. Like New Year's Eve working at a liquor store is the worst. Lines are out the door, and obviously COVID has kind of died it down. But like before, man, like you talking about not having a break from open to close. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. But The Bear, man, like I said, I ended up watching the first episode. It's funny because I was watching the first couple episodes and I had to leave and go somewhere, and I'm like, am I gonna go back and watch the show? But I'm like, let me do it, because if I stop, I'm never gonna go back. So I just started watching it, and then on to the next episode, then the next episode.
It's such an easy watch, like especially that first season, because the episodes are shorter. Like they're like 20, they're only like 30
20
minutes.
to 30 minutes. Yeah. Then they start getting longer, and
they start getting a little longer. But by that time, you're hooked.
You're invested.
Bro, my mom watched all 3 seasons in like 2 days, bro.
I basically did the same thing. I finished it over the weekend. Like. And I was telling Steph, I think it was Sunday. I was like, she's like, how much episode you got? I'm like, well, it's only 10 episodes a season. I'm going to get through this throughout the entire day. Like, this is going to be done by the end of the day. And I was right. I finished it. And I was kind of upset by the way it ended. I'm like,
I wasn't. Because
it ends in the cliffhanger. Because it ends in the cliffhanger.
Season 4 is already done.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, I have to wait for this season.
Like, what a shame.
You gotta wait some months, bro.
I gotta wait some months now, man. Because I'm ready to see what happens next.
Yeah, that's why I'm savoring this season. I'm only on episode 4 of season 3. I'm not plowing
it's not
through
like it was the wait for House of the Dragon season 2, bro.
No,
that was like 2 years.
Like, no,
I caught up with it the same month it was coming out, and I was still...
You lucky though, because you only had to wait like a couple weeks, like a week.
We
had to wait
a whole year. Yeah,
it was like 2 years.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
But yeah, I'm on episode 4 of season 3 of The Bear, and it's good so far. I was not really feeling that first episode. And it was mainly because I was really like hanging on to the finale of season 2, and I was really wanting to get things going. And it wasn't
very montagey.
It's like a montage. A
lot of flashbacks.
And it was a longer episode too. It was like 40 minutes.
Yep.
So I'm like sitting there waiting, and I'm watching it on Disney Plus, and there's commercials. And I feel like in between each commercial, there's nothing happening.
And there's commercials too on Hulu as well.
Yeah, like in between, like when the show comes back from a commercial break, there's montages happening, and then it goes to another commercial. I'm like, there's nothing happened in between.
Like, why is there another ad?
Why is there another ad? Right. So, but yeah, the other episodes in the season though, fire. So I'm ready.
You said the episode you left on was fire.
Yeah, like everyone except the first episode, I was really loving. So, I like you said, I love that environment, that the camaraderie with the characters. Tina, she just melts my heart, bro.
Yo, I swear,
Jeffrey,
science.
I love Tina.
Oh man,
I'm
savoring
it. Yeah,
dude.
I know.
There's an episode with her It's great. It's a good episode.
That
Yeah, I
episode.
heard that it was.
I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's a good episode.
There's one with Sugar that is probably my favorite episode of the whole
Yes.
In season 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm looking forward to those.
Oh, my heart just melted watching that episode. It's good stuff.
It really touches the heartstrings. and like I said, when Jamie Lee Curtis shows up in the show, I'm like,
Alex, shut up.
That's not a spoiler. You can fucking look it up. What are you talking about? She
shows up in season 2.
She shows up
well.
She's been in the show.
Yeah,
that's not a spoiler.
But
I don't
anyway,
believe that's a spoiler.
But anyway, The Bear. We all love it. I don't know if I got y'all to watch it, but I was watching it.
Y'all got me to watch it. Both of y'all.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, that's the only reason I watched it. I'm like, AJ and Tyler telling me I need to watch it. I'm like, I'm about to watch it.
Yep.
Well, you did, but also it was like, no, I need to watch this.
Yeah,
like,
people.
I love things about food. And,
same. Yeah.
Same. I was like, how am I not watching this show?
This is one thing I want to ask y'all about the show. Is how do y'all feel about how much the menu has changed from season 1 to now? Like it's like totally like it was at first. It was like a deli type of they made sandwiches like hoagie buns and stuff like that. Now this is like fancy. Yes. So like, how do y'all feel about the direction of that?
I hate the chaos menu. That shit is so stupid.
Yeah, they said new menu
every day.
Ridiculous. I'm glad that every single person in that show tells him that is a stupid idea.
Non-negotiable. He said non-negotiable.
My thoughts on it, it's insane. It's insane. I understand where he was coming from because he told Sydney, like, we're gonna get a star. That was his goal, was to get a star. You want a star, we're gonna get one. So this is what the restaurant that gets stars do. But the issue is you can't do it when you're in the hole. You're starting off in the hole. Yeah. You're not winning at the moment. You're losing trying to do this. Yeah. So my thoughts on it, it's like what Tyler said, it's stupid. It's insane. Yeah.
They basically get rid of the beef. Like, I mean, they have the drive-through.
That's what I'm saying. Technically, they don't. They still have it, but it's not their main thing anymore. But but to me, that was the goal. That's why they changed the name to the Bear. It's not called beef. The beef. The website was called before, but he wanted to change it up anyway because that's his brother's thing. That was his brother's thing. So he was like, okay, I inherited. I'm about to make it my way. And that's
I just know if I would have been going to the beef and like I'm like, that's my spot, that's my lunch spot, and then they change it to this.
That's exactly what Richie was talking about. That's what Richie was upset. Like, well, you're pushing away the new G. You pushing away the OGs if you guys are changing up stuff. Yeah. But I think that's why they kept like the sandwiches and stuff, because if you guys still love that about the restaurant, we still have that. But we're going to change things up because we're trying to evolve with the times. Like sometimes what Mikey was doing wasn't working. He was still losing. Like he wasn't making no money.
He wasn't making money. He
wasn't making any money. He was getting money from his uncle, and then like what happened to it? I won't spoil what happened to it, but he ended up losing at the end of the day. But to me, I love that. That's why I love the first season, because you're just with the characters trying to make this restaurant work, and you just want them to make it work. You're with them on this journey. So when shit happens, you're like, damn, it's always something after another, Yeah,
for sure. What else you been watching, man? Movies.
I've been going through Pretty Little Liars again because the HBO Max Original Sin ended, and I was like, I kind of want to go back and watch it again. Nostalgic beyond belief. I realized.
I'm sorry, what you was watching again, Tyler? I'm sorry.
The original Pretty Little Liars. I'm going through it again.
Oh, I was about to ask you that. So you can watch Pretty Little Liars. Oh, what's the mystery to it? But I'm like, it's a drama. It's a soap opera at the end of it. So what's wrong with you watching One Tree Hill?
I didn't say there was anything wrong.
Because I'm saying he's watching Pretty Little Liars. Why haven't he started One Tree Hill yet?
Yo, by the time you get to season 9 of One Tree Hill, it's
insane.
It's insane. Yo, I just watched an episode today. I thought I was watching John Wick, bro. I said, what?
All I got to say is shotgun. That's all I have to say.
Shotgun.
Shotgun. But go, my bad,
Yeah.
Todd. I cut you off.
I'm on the finale of One Tree Hill right now. So,
But my bad, Todd. I cut you off.
The first 5 seasons of that show, I love. That mystery was like god tier. And
how many seasons is there?
There's 7.
Okay, so you're almost done.
No, I'm on season 2-ish.
Oh, you're on season 2. Okay, I thought you were on season 5. I'm like, goddamn.
After season 5, that show has the worst plummet in quality I've ever seen in my life. And season 7, the way people talk about Game of Thrones with season 8, that's my season 8 of Game of Thrones, bro. That finale is legit one of the worst finales of television I've ever watched in my life, bro.
oof.
Horrible. But I'm having fun going through it again. It is so nostalgic, even if there's so many goofy moments where I'm like, oh my god, this is ridiculous, and the acting sometimes is just horrible. It's so bad, but it's part of the nostalgia, bro. I love sitting there and just watching it. I'll have it on while I'm doing thumbnails and stuff. It's fun.
So you watched the show while it was airing on TV, or you went through it?
So my introduction to that show was hilarious. So my older brother at the time, he loved it. I don't remember if he ever finished it, but he loved it. So the season 3 summer finale came out, and I was at my dad's. It was the morning after, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna watch it," and I was like, "All right, I'll sit there and watch it, whatever." And I'm having like all this crap spoiled for me, and like when the episode ended, I was like, "Yo, that show seems kind of cool. Let me go back and watch it." And so I plowed through the first 2 seasons like that weekend on Netflix, and then I had to wait for the 3rd season to come on Netflix for me to watch it, and then I had caught up. So from the second half of season 3 on, I watched it
TV.
when it was live, and it's to the point where that summer finale, on paper, it's kind of a really stupid episode. I was like, when you go back and watch, you're like, oh, okay. There's even a cliffhanger. It's like, that makes no sense, but okay. It's a nostalgic episode for me, even if it has like a twist that's just like, that's never explained, but okay, sure.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I kind of, now that AJ's basically on the season finale of One Tree Hill, it's like when you look at the first 6 seasons of One Tree Hill, it's kind of the same way. Where after season 6, it kind of like they kind of run. You could tell they kind of run out of ideas, and I would say jump the shark is the term, but they do some things in that show where it's like, okay, you guys are literally just trying to wow us or trying to surprise us or trying to just keep the conversation going, but you guys know you're at your end of your run.
There's a twist in it's the finale. I'm telling you, there's a twist in that finale where it's like, where in the hell did that come from? And it makes no sense when you watch the show again. None.
You talking about the series finale?
Yeah, the series finale. Yeah,
okay.
And it doesn't help that the series finale was like an hour and a half without commercials.
Wow.
Without commercials.
They did a feature length kicking the
season finale.
I guess remember,
the way you're sounding, you're sounding like you're explaining Game of Thrones the season finale.
Right.
That month that it was coming out, I had friends at school that were still watching. They were like, "This is good. Why aren't you like it?" I'm like, "This shit is horrible, bro." I remember,
just wait.
Just wait. I had to wait I waited like 3 weeks because it was that bad, and I was just like, all right, let me just watch the last 3 back to back to back. So I sat there for basically like 4.5 hours, basically watching the last 3 episodes of this show, and I was like, what did they do, bro?
They massacred my boy.
Yes, they did, bro. That show would have ended in season 5. It would have been like a solid 4 out of 5, legit.
I was kind of feeling that way. I'm actually going back through, well, not going back through, but finishing up Supernatural, and I'm on season 15, the final season. I have 10 episodes left, and this last season, bro, is like the villain is like
You said
really,
wait,
really bad.
What are you watching? I'm sorry.
Supernatural.
Supernatural.
Yeah.
That's a show I got to get into as well. I watched episodes, but I haven't
It's too
watched the
long
full
for me.
season.
It's too
it's
long.
so it's long.
I
It's
can't
long.
get into a show that's
It's 22 episodes
seasons.
each season, right?
It's like 20. Yeah, 22. The last season is 20.
Yeah, see that's
22
see
40-minute
that's
long
yeah,
episodes for
that's
20
yeah,
seasons
that's a
now.
lot. Yeah,
See
that's a
how I
lot
got
for
into
sure.
Supernatural though. It was on like season 7 or 8, so like it
Mhm.
was a little bit more manageable. And I binged, like, there was a summer that I binged the show, and I was watching it like every single night. And I ended up catching up and then watching it week to week from like season 7.
Talking about when it was airing.
Yeah, it was
Mm.
on like season 7. So I was watching
Okay.
it. I caught up to season 7, and I was watching it from week to week until like 2020
Hmm.
when season 15 came out. And I started that season, and the writing is just really bad in season 15. And like it's just like changes on a dime from season 14 to season 15. And it's just been a struggle. Like every Halloween time, I try to watch a few episodes just to try to get done with it,
Getting
and I
that,
could
yeah.
never finish it.
Wow.
So I recently picked it up again, trying to finish the show. I have
Do you have it on physical?
nah. I was thinking about, I want that box set. The box set is kind of fire.
It is though.
But no, I don't own it
I
on
wouldn't know where I'll
physical.
display it, but
Yeah, I have to find a place. But
it's huge.
I have like 7 episodes left, and it's a slog to get through because the writing is just really bad. The dialogue, the villain, like just everything about season 15 is, I'm not feeling. But I don't know. That's something I've been watching as well.
I haven't really been watching. Well, obviously we've watched movies, but I haven't really watched anything that was like that's insane. You know, I've been typical watches, like obviously for July just passed. So of course I watched like Independence Day and stuff like that, but it hasn't been anything too crazy. I've been watching just shows, like I watched The Bear, and I've been rewatching One Tree Hill as well.
Did you watch The Sandlot on the 4th?
I didn't. And it was too late by the time. So I went out with my fiance, her family, went to a cookout. We ended up not getting home till about 8:00. So of course I start Independence Day. That movie is over 2 hours and 30 minutes long. I mean, if you watch the special edition version, I watched the theatrical version, but it's about 2 hours and 30 minutes. So by the time I got done with it, I'm like, I'm laying in the bed. I'm not about to start The Sandlot because I'm gonna fall asleep on it. I already know I'm gonna fall asleep on it because I have the Blu-ray sitting upstairs in my room because I watched it. I watched it like a couple weeks ago, like way before 4th of July. But because I knew that's like an easy watch. That movie is such an easy watch. But then I was like, I'm not about to start it and get upset and not finish it because I know I'm gonna be upset if I don't finish it. So I end up not watching that. What's going on, Jared Runner?
What's up, man? Howdy.
But yeah, I haven't really been watching any of these. I was talking to my little brother today. I was thinking about doing a Marvel rewatch. But I'm like, do I really want to watch every single MCU movie over again? Like, do I really watch every single one?
That's what I've been doing. I've been going through the MCU.
I stopped. I gotta pick it back up. I stopped at Ant-Man. I gotta pick it up.
That's why I just put on the Avengers. I'm like, okay, this is it's an easy watch right here. It's easy, you know, because it's enjoyable, you know. I know everything that happens, so I can literally just put it on and watch it, you know.
Here's a question for me and Tyler. How do you guys think of Infinity Castle of Demon Slayer turning into 3 films? I'm gonna let Tyler go first because he has very strong feelings about this.
I'm gonna just leave it at, I find it insanely lazy that they're gonna make it movies rather than let it be a week-to-week adventure type thing. When I heard that, I was like, I mean, it's gonna be cool seeing it in the theater, but I don't know. Something about that just rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know. I was like, okay, I guess. Like, who knows how long we're gonna have to wait for this? Normally, Demon Slayer seasons come out every year. Oh, you know, when you're animating a movie, who knows how long it's gonna take? You know, it's fine, I guess. It's just, I don't know, something about it. I was just like, really, 3 movies? Like, is the arc that big that we need 3 of these? Like, who's to say that the first 2 aren't gonna be filler, or one is gonna be a banger, the second one is filler, and then the third one is good? I don't know. It was a very odd choice to me, you know. And I don't really feel like Demon Slayer is in a place to where it's like, yeah, we're gonna end the show with movies. I don't know. If any show should be ending anything in a movie, it should be Cobra Kai. But what do I know?
I agree.
But
That's why I understand why they're doing the 3-part thing.
I'm not really big on
fucking release a film, bro.
I'm not really big on that decision. It's kind of whatever. I'm gonna watch it regardless, but it's just an odd choice to me.
I do find it to be an odd choice. I'm for it though. I'm like kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum with that. I don't think that it's lazy. I think doing movies can actually take more effort than doing shows anyway. The quality of Demon Slayer, the films are pretty much on par with the week to week. So I mean, I love seeing Demon Slayer in the theaters. I say give me as many Demon Slayer movies as possible. That's how I feel about it. So I'm excited for this though. Infinity Castle trilogy. I'm actually really excited for that. But so looks like we had another question.
Yeah, Emmett asked me a question I didn't answer early. My reaction to Tyler Mane return to Sabretooth. I think it's cool. I mean, it's just another cameo. I mean, another actor coming back to play a role they haven't played in 20 years. That's basically what it is. I mean, it's nothing too special. I mean, I feel like it's going to be a 2-minute scene and that's it. Like, that's all it's going to be it. That's all it's going to be. He's not a main character. He's just something for the fans to clap if they are going to clap, because I feel like I don't think they're really going to clap. I don't think so. I mean, I love the first X-Men movie, but Sabretooth is the last thing I remember. Bring someone back like Mystique or fucking Ian McKellen back as Magneto. I mean, I don't want to see Sabretooth.
Oh, it's the man with the fur eyebrows.
I guess. I mean, I don't understand the whole
who roars like a lion.
I mean, I don't understand the whole big thing about it. I mean, I would have rather see another actor who plays Sabretooth to come back, but
what's he doing, bro? I ain't seen him in a minute.
I know he was doing Bosch. It was a show called Bosch he was doing, and then I don't know what he's been doing since then.
The last movie he's been in,
I don't know.
Damn, it's been a while since I've seen him. I think the last thing I seen, wasn't he in Spotlight? Was he in that movie? I don't think he was in that movie.
Emmett also asks, what do we think about Kreese and Kim teaming up in season 6 of Cobra Kai?
I have an issue with it because did they even interact at all in season 5?
No,
they didn't.
Why are they teaming up if they had no interaction in season 5?
Because she was helping Cobra Kai, though.
I understand why, and it makes sense. We called this when we did that spoiler talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Ages. We were like, that's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm not mad about it. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Now, what I want to know is where the fuck is Terry Silver? Like, we know he's in jail, but come on, bro. We know he's going to get out somehow. Like, this dude has things everywhere.
Sure. So, and he has money. I mean, he has money. Yeah. That's the thing.
And like realistically, what is he getting arrested for? Like realistically.
Yeah, that's a good question. Because he's getting arrested because he lied about cheating at the fucking
you rigged the karate tournament, get in the slam.
Yeah, like what? I feel like it's other things as well. No, it was for what's his name? For the beating. Remember he beat up Stingray. I think that was the reason why he was getting arrested, because he was talking to the police like, no, I lied. This is the guy that actually put me in hospital. Because he technically lied to the cops saying it was Kreese that beat him up, but no, it was Terry Silver that did it. So that's why he went to jail. It just came to me that that's the reason why. But you're right. He will get out of jail. I don't know what they will do with his character. I feel like there's nothing else you need to do with him, with Terry Silver. I don't feel like there's Terry Silver. Yeah, I don't feel like there's nothing else to do with that character. That's why I'm kind of not saying I'm upset we're getting to season 6. I'm happy we're getting to season 6. But the way season 5 ended it, yeah, they set up the tournament, but now that Cobra Kai was done, it's like, okay, what's the freaking point of now this tournament? Because our goal was that they were going against Cobra Kai in the tournament. Now that Cobra Kai doesn't exist, and we're all buddy together.
Well,
it's
now it's against the world,
right? Yeah, right. Yeah,
against Kreese and Kim. Kreese is, I think Kreese is a great character. I think he's a great villain to this franchise, but it's time
They
to put
didn't
him
know
to
what to
bed.
do with him in
It's time to
season
put him to
5.
bed,
Yeah,
bro.
They had something
that's how I felt about
interesting.
that. I felt about that character too. Like
I
when,
liked what they were doing
say
with
exactly what happens, but
Kreese and Tori in season 5 in the beginning.
Mhm.
And realistically, it's all fine until the finale. They have that happen, and it's like, what? This man is a wanted fugitive teaching karate, bro. Like,
He fled the country, bro.
like, you don't understand how stupid that is.
yeah, and that's why like I don't want to spoil what they do with him if you guys haven't seen it in the chat. But
And like, bro, you know this is gonna be advertised. You mean they're gonna show this on TV? What are they gonna do? Not show Kreese?
yeah, and like I said, when they I'm gonna just say when they fake kill him, I thought like when they did him like, oh, this like he died. I was all for that. I
Yeah,
was
me
all
too.
for
No,
if
I
they
thought that was a
they killed
horrible
him.
way to do that.
Oh.
It's
Even
the
so,
way they
I don't
did
want
it.
him back after
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
If they did that in the first place, I don't know. I feel like by the end of season 6, they either need to, have Kreese find his demise or put him in a nursing home because he's done. He's done, bro.
Yeah, I'm tired of Kreese.
I'm tired of him. Like I said, I like the character. I just think it's kind of tired.
He's one of the main reasons why I want to go back and watch the show again.
Yeah, like he's a great villain.
Like when he shows up, he's cool, but then it's like when he takes over the fucking
season-
dojo and just all
Yeah, you don't want to.
I
You don't want him
rewatch
to
all this crap
overstay his
anymore.
welcome.
Season
You don't-
2 to 4, bro, that was business, bro. Like,
Mhm.
that was god tier writing. Already.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, and again, I liked what they were doing with him to where he was pushing Tori to be better. I liked
Right.
that because
Yeah,
they
for
always
sure.
had that connection, but they just went in this whole other different direction to where it's like, what, he wants revenge on Daniel and Johnny for what, bro? They didn't do anything.
They stole
technically
Cobra Kai
didn't.
from him.
They didn't steal Cobra Kai.
You know that's what they're probably gonna do.
That's what he in his mind probably.
Oh, you talking about what they set up for season 6?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I just don't understand his motive. That's the one thing. I don't
He
understand.
doesn't
It's
really
like,
have one. Like
for him to team up with Kim just doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. Maybe Kim is the one that brings him in. It's like, no, I can't train them on my own. I need the Darth Vader of
That's
karate.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Is it set up that she trained both of them? Is that set up?
I don't remember. I've only watched season 5 the once.
Yeah, because Terry Silver talked about that sensei teached him, but Kreese never mentioned her. That's why I'm confused on that bit. That when I saw the trailer, I'm like, of course he's going to be in the season. You have to make sense of him not dying. He has to be in this next season. But why is he teaming up with her? I just don't understand that.
I just want to know how this man is roaming free, bro. This man broke out of prison, bro.
He's in another country.
China.
Yeah, he's in another country.
In China. Or wherever
they have no jurisdiction over there.
Yeah, there's no extradition.
Yeah.
That's why in Fast and Furious they want to go to Tokyo. What these places all have in common? No extradition. No extradition. I should have put on Fast 5.
Do you think Terry Silver will be redeemed in season 6?
Why though? No, he don't need to be redeemed.
He don't need to be redeemed, but they're
probably going
see
to
them doing that. Yeah, I could see them doing that
because they tried doing that with Kreese, but they
tried doing it with Kreese, but like every time they try to redeem him, he finds a way not to be redeemed.
Yeah,
and maybe that's his arc. That every time he tries to be good, he gets roped back into his ways. Maybe that's his arc. I don't know.
Yeah, that's how I feel like Kreese is. But Terry Silver, I could see them trying to give him a redemption arc in season 6.
I don't know if I could buy into that, bro, because like I said, Kreese is Darth Vader and Terry Silver is the Emperor of Karate, bro. Like he is the Emperor Palpatine, bro. Like I'm watching.
Darth Vader had an arc though.
I was watching season 3 and 4. I'm like, yo, there's no way this could get worse for these kids. Here comes Terry Silver. I'm like, oh my god.
It's so crazy because AJ never seen part 3. And I was telling him, like, he don't need to watch it because they show all the terrible things he does in the season. Like, you see the glimpse of what he did. He kind of did torture Daniel throughout the entire damn movie. You
Dude had
know?
him karate chopping knives, bro.
Yeah, he did though. Yeah. He was doing enough. And on coke as well. Like, yeah, he was doing enough. He was
Oh
doing a
my
lot for no reason. You know? It's a fun watch. It is it's definitely the worst of the three, but it's to me it's a fun watch.
It is the worst. I just don't like that movie because of what they did to Daniel. I hate what Daniel in that movie, bro.
As
Yeah,
far as his arc, as far as his character.
Yeah,
His character, bro. They make him be mean to Mr. Miyagi, bro.
they do though. For no reason. Well, there's a reason, but it's not a good reason.
No.
I have not seen the Incredible Hulk series, 1978.
I
Clips.
haven't either. I've seen clips.
That's
as well.
That's
Bruce
Lou
That
Ferrigno,
Lou
right?
Ferrigno?
Oh, Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it. I've seen clips. I haven't seen
Lou Ferrigno does make an appearance in the Incredible Hulk.
Hulk.
Yeah, as like a
I think he does
security
in
or
the-
something.
He shows up in almost
in
every
the-
Incredible. He showed up
Yeah,
in
the
the
Ang
Hulk.
Lee one too.
But he's I think he's
I
a
haven't-
security guard in that too. I think he's like
I haven't
walking
seen that.
in
Yeah.
the foreground. He's walking with Stan Lee, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I don't
Oh
know.
wow,
I have to.
I need
I,
to- I
you know,
need to
I was,
watch
I
that.
was thinking about that movie, bro. I don't know why, but
Do y'all
I used
own
to
that
watch
movie?
that.
No.
Of course. That's something I grew up with. That was my Hulk. Think about that. Tyler was only what 1 year old when the movie came out.
probably. Yeah,
I technically grew. That's the movie. That's the Marvel Cinematic Universe I grew up with. We had Spider-Man, Ang Lee's Hulk, Ben Affleck's Daredevil, the Fantastic Four,
Ghost
the
Rider.
Punisher,
yeah.
Ghost
like,
Rider.
Ghost
Blade.
Ghost Rider. We had
Ghost Rider
Blade
2.
2. Like we had Blade 2 at the time. So
All
that-
8 different versions of the Punisher that there were.
Right. Yep, 2 different. They had the Thomas Jane one, and then I can't think of the other actor. Warzone, yeah. So
Well, no, there were 3 because there's another one where Dolph Lundgren is.
yes, in the 90s. Oh man, dude, yeah, yes. And to me, it's like growing up, I never thought the movie was like horrible. I found some enjoyment out of Ang Lee's Hulk, but now obviously as an adult, it's not a good movie at all. Like I know Ang Lee was trying to be, different with the comic book designs and stuff like that, but I mean, you can't be stylistic if you'd have terrible writing and not good characters. Like this doesn't make sense.
I mean, you can, but
Sam Elliott is Thunderbolt Ross.
Yes, he is.
wow,
Yes, he is.
wow.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You
I
got
need to
Jennifer
sit down and
Connelly
watch that movie.
As Betty Ross.
Eric
She's
Bana
not very.
is.
She's not very good.
Bruce.
They do nothing but just stare at each other. Like there's a scene where they're literally just staring at each other for no reason. It's just there's a reason, but it's just like, oh man. And I all I gotta say is Hulk dogs. Like there's Hulked out dogs in that movie. That's actually
What?
exists.
Mutated dogs. They're
Mutated
like
dogs.
the dogs in the Hunger Games.
Yep. You should watch it though. That should be a nice little watch. You should definitely watch it. It's hilarious, dude.
Oh yeah, you sold me, bro.
There's a scene where a character like an explosion happens behind them, and it literally like it
looks
freeze
so
frames,
bad.
and it's like a cutout picture, and
Yes.
it like rips open or spins or something. It's so
It's
bizarre, and I
bad,
can't
bro.
believe I watched it as a kid. Like this, it was so insane. I think I laughed at that moment because it was
Really
hilarious.
stupid.
Oh man, and like I said, I get what he was trying to go for, but it doesn't hold up today. It just doesn't.
Mm.
Should definitely
Yeah.
watch it.
So we'll move on to our next topic: upcoming releases, theatrical and physical releases that we're excited for or looking forward to. Alex, when you going back to the theater, bro?
To see Deadpool and Wolverine.
Is that the next time?
That's the next time. What
You're
else
not
is coming
seeing
out?
Twisters, man?
I'm not seeing Twisters. I'm not excited for it. I see the trailer and I'm like, it's not giving me hype. It's not giving me hype at all. You know, this has come from somebody that's not a huge fan of the first movie though. I was never a fan of the original Twister film. So like I said, this is another one. I'll wait for it to come out on digital, or I'll wait for a sale to buy it physically, because I will eventually buy it because I want the first Twister on 4K. So I'll buy it, but I'll wait for that price drop. You know, or
are you getting that Twister 4K Steelbook, or are you getting?
No, I'll probably just get the slip. I don't. Aren't they the same designs?
No,
the Steelbook is kind of more like a silhouette.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm gonna just get the slip. But or maybe one of my lovely subscribers will send me a copy. I don't know, you know. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to Twisters. Yeah, the next time I'll be going to theater is Deadpool Wolverine. Obviously, that's one of my most hyped movies of the year. And there was like a press screening that people, enjoyed it. They laughed, cheered, and stuff like that. But it most likely was Marvel fanboys. So, but or Disney dick suckers. But but
you can't say that.
But
no, Tyler. What you looking forward to, man? I know you have a movie this week, don't you?
You don't face your fears. You ride them.
You ride them.
Oh, so you're excited for Twisters? That's what I'm hearing.
Hell yeah!
I'm excited for Twisters too, man.
Hell yeah. You could go back to when we talked about the Super Bowl trailers in February. I was like, this movie looks absolutely stupid in like the worst way. And I kept seeing that because I see most of my movies in IMAX just to avoid annoying people. And I saw this trailer pretty much every time in IMAX, and I was like, nah, this movie looks raw. It looks fun. It looks fun. And I'm taking my little brother. I'm so excited. I'm seeing Long Legs on Friday. I'm beyond the word excited. It's probably my most anticipated movie, a horror movie of the year behind Alien Romulus. I'm so excited. I've only seen one trailer, and I'm excited to see Micah Monroe in a horror movie again because I don't think she's been in a horror movie since It Follows, which is a masterpiece, by the way. And I'm ready to see Nicolas Cage in a horror movie that like he's actually like terrifying in, and he's not being insane. Yeah, I'm excited to actually see him in a serious horror movie.
Willy's Wonderland.
He played Dracula, bro.
Oh, he did.
That had to be one of his dream roles. That's why he played. He had to want to play Dracula.
I'm very excited for Long Legs, and then I think the week after Twisters is Deadpool. Yep. I'm excited, very very excited for that. And then after that, I'm really just looking forward to August, Alien Romulus. That's comes out on my birthday. I'm so excited.
Alex, are you seeing Alien Romulus?
Most likely, not the weekend of.
Well, not the weekend of, but
obviously that's my wedding weekend.
Yeah. Are you planning on seeing it in theaters though? Period.
Yes, and I most likely have to go see it by myself because I doubt Steph is going to go see an Alien movie in the theater. So most likely I have to go see it by myself, which I'm okay with that because I went to go see Evil Dead Rise by myself and had a good ass time. So, but that's another one. Obviously, I'm excited for was Alien Romulus. That trailer, bro. Both trailers. Fire. And I didn't even need that second trailer. All I needed was the teaser trailer. I was sold
on that first trailer for sure.
I want to shed light on this because I feel like the marketing for this movie is atrocious, and it's a shame because the movie looks good. The Borderlands movie that's coming out in August.
Right. I totally forgot about that.
I'm looking forward to that movie. I think it looks like a lot of fun, and it's a shame that Sony is kind of just like burying this movie. I don't know what's going on with that.
I don't think they believe in it.
Yeah, like that's how
I don't understand because it's a popular video game franchise. People love it. It's got a stacked cast. Bro, you have Kate Winslet and Jamie Lee Curtis in the same movie, bro.
It's Kate Blanchett, right?
Oh, Kate Blanchett. Then they all got the same damn names.
I would be surprised if Kate Winslet was in it.
But I'm excited for it. I saw the trailer for the first time in a while, and I was like, "Yo, yeah, that is coming out. That looks like a lot of fun."
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one too, for sure.
This was filmed right in Tower City, right in front of Tower City.
And then the Crow remake. Nobody thinks this movie is going to be good. I'm holding out faith that it's going to be good, or at least a fun time. Is it going to match the original? Probably not. The remake, the original is really good, but I do think that this new one is going to be at least entertaining for me. If it's like the trailer, I'm gonna like it because I like the trailer a lot.
Yeah, I hope this Crow reimagining is worth something. That comes out at the end of August, I think. But yeah, like when we watched the original Crow for the first time a few months ago, I really dug it. I really dug the original, and it actually made me a little bit more intrigued for this reimagining, just to see what they do with it and see how they, twist it and things like that. But I don't know. Bill Skarsgård, like, he don't really miss. I mean, I've seen him, do a lot of different roles, and even if the movie isn't great or the show isn't great, he does a good job. So I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I enjoyed him in Boy Kills World, even though I didn't love the movie. I enjoyed him in it. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. Um, Also, Borderlands and Alien Romulus. I'm also looking forward to Horizon Chapter 2 because I watched Horizon Chapter 1 last week and I really liked it. Um, yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. What else is coming out as far as theatrical releases? Is that it within the next 2 months?
I think so.
Okay.
Because Joker doesn't come out till October, right?
That's October, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's pretty
Beetlejuice
cool.
comes out in September.
Right.
So,
which I've been avoiding that trailer.
Did you see it yet?
I finally watched it. Yeah, I finally watched it. I think it showed in the theater when I went to go see Bad Boys for Life.
Gotcha.
And I was like, oh, I'm actually intrigued.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like Beetlejuice. I'm not a huge fan of the movie. So this is
Mm-hmm.
another one where I'm like, why the fuck are we getting another Beetlejuice movie? But watching it, I'm like, hey, and Steph was actually intrigued too, because I think she likes Beetlejuice more than I do.
Mm-hmm.
So she's actually pretty interested in it as well. She saw that Jenna Ortega was in it, and she loved Wednesday.
Oh yeah,
so like, I want to go see it. She's in it. I want to go see it. I'm like, all right,
There's there's 2 movies on my radar. I totally forgot about. So August, Trap, M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Is that what day in August is that out?
The 2nd.
I've been seeing clips of it. I've been avoiding that trailer too.
I'm avoiding the second trailer. I saw the first trailer, and
I'm avoiding the second one too.
I really am intrigued. I'm not like extremely hyped for it, but I'm intrigued
to go in
to see what kind of like twist they're gonna have.
I don't know if I'm gonna see it the day of, or I want to see it because I saw the first trailer. I was intrigued as well. Yeah, I'm trying to go in as blind as possible.
You say you did see the first trailer?
Yeah, I watched it.
So, in that first trailer, it kind of portrays that this character is the villain of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But with an M. Night Shyamalan movie, it's always more.
That's what I'm saying.
What meets the eye. So,
I mean,
I'm intrigued to see what kind of spin he could do on that. Because
that's what I'm trying to forget what I saw.
Me and Tyler were talking about the trailer, and we were like, "Did they just reveal that he was the killer?" Like.
In Night Shyamalan, it's a twist. It's a twist. It's always a twist. It's always a twist.
So,
and then there's another horror movie coming out in August from Neon called Cuckoo, which is something I've had my eye on for a little while. I don't know what it's about. I haven't seen the trailer. I might just go in blind, but
they showed the trailer. They showed the trailer when I went to go see something. Oh
no, I did see the trailer for this. It was a while ago. I don't really remember it, but I did see it when it dropped.
Yeah, when I went to go see The Exorcism, they showed it. And I like Hunter Schafer. Hunter Schafer is in Euphoria, and she was in The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes as well. So, I'm intrigued with that one. I don't know if I'm going to see it in theaters. Maybe if Tyler goes and sees it, and he's like, you got to see this. That's what I'm gonna do with Long Legs. If you say that it was good, I'll go see it.
I've been trying to make use of my movie subscriptions, and I'm trying to watch a lot of these indie movies because I feel like last year I slacked so bad on movies, and I've been the first half of the year I was doing that wholeheartedly. Like I did a fucking triple feature in the first half of the year with like Imaginary, Late Night with the Devil, and Kung Fu Panda. I think that's what I did. Like I was in the theater, but I feel like a lot has slowed down. But there are still a lot of indie movies that are on my radar.
Mm-hmm. I was like, if you guys didn't know, you guys obviously in the chat knows that I go to the movies, but not as much as these guys do. Obviously, these guys have subscriptions. I don't really have a subscription, but to me, just I don't know. It's like I really have to be like really like in it to go see it in the theater. So of course something like Deadpool Wolverine, if I don't see it in theater, it's a crime. It's a crime if I don't go see this in theater because
you're an MCU head.
I'm gonna get spoiled of anything. So I want to make sure I see it before I get spoiled the Saturday or Sunday when everyone's talking about it. So that's how I felt about when
you saw
Endgame
the
came
Marvels in theaters, right? The
out.
Marvels.
I did see the Marvels in theaters. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one that I missed.
I've been on the
so
streak,
moving
but
on.
then which one I didn't see in theaters. I think I've seen almost
As far
every.
as
I think I've seen.
MCU,
Yeah, I think I've
I
hit
think
every
you've seen
single
all
one.
of them.
I think I've seen all of them.
The last MCU movie I missed in the theater was Guardians 2.
I didn't see Guardians 2 in the theater. I think I missed that and Homecoming. I didn't see both of those in the theater.
Wow.
I saw
Homecoming
Ragnarok
twice.
but I didn't see Homecoming.
Wow.
That was
Luke
summer 2017.
Reviews, what's going on?
Well,
you catch me writing my X-Men ranking. Tyler, you are smoking crack with that Apocalypse rating. I think I have the same rating for Apocalypse.
You gave it a
4.5.
You gave it a 4.5.
I think I gave it a 4.
He upped his rating.
Yeah.
What did I give it? I don't even remember. But I know I gave it.
No, my
more
rating has
positive
always been a 4.5 for that movie.
It has? I don't know. I thought it was a 4.
No, my rating has always been a
mine.
4.5 for that movie. I love that movie. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I love that movie.
And
I've loved it. I've loved it since 2016, and I'll continue to defend it.
The first me out of my letterbox.
We all have that one movie that we're defending to our grave.
I said it in my letterbox. I was like, "This is my nobody can convince me this is bad movie." I will die on the hill that movie is really not that bad. It's slow in the beginning.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
When it gets going, that movie is fire.
That's worse X-Men movies than that movie.
It's way worse.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's way worse X-Men movies. There's way worse Marvel films than that.
People will tell you that Apocalypse is bad and say that Dark Phoenix is not that bad. Oh,
he lost connection. But I agree with you. Joe Tyler. I don't believe it's that bad.
Oh, there he goes.
Back. Got kicked out?
I know. The heck? All right. You back?
Happened?
Yo.
I'm trying to put it back the way it was.
Me too. Ow. All right. We back. Quicksilver's the only good thing in it. That scene is great.
Yeah, because the Wolverine scene doesn't exist, right?
Right, exactly. For sure. For sure. I agree.
Dark Phoenix is somehow
the
way
Wolverine
worse.
scene in that movie is the precursor to Logan, because that's the first time that they have a Wolverine scene where there's like actual blood.
I mean, the fact that when you, like I said, you don't see him get sliced, but you see him like sliced to do, and you see the blood splat on the dang wall, which I think that's Bryan Singer.
Yes.
Nice little tidbit. That's actually him getting sliced by Wolverine.
Oh, wow. I thought you were talking about who directed it. I was like, yeah,
no, the actual act. He's in. That's him in the scene that gets sliced by Wolverine.
Yeah. I love that movie. I think other than the beginning being slow, I love that movie. I've never had issues with that movie at all.
How do you feel about Oscar Isaac in that role?
I like him a lot as Apocalypse. I think the thing that they do with his voice is a little weird, but I get why they did it, and I like Apocalypse as a villain a lot. I know a lot of people. Oh, he's insanely goofy.
My issue isn't him as Apocalypse. My issue is the way they portray him in the movie. It's not Oscar Isaac's fault how he is. He's playing the character how he was told, but it's how they set him up. He's not a one-off villain. That's my issue.
He's not a one-off villain.
He's not a one-off villain. I mean, you just don't do that.
I can agree with that.
You build up to Apocalypse. I mean,
but with that said, I think he is menacing to me in that movie. Like every time he shows up, I like the fact that every time they think they get the upper hand on him, Apocalypse like, no, bro, get the fuck out of here. Like I run this shit. I like the fact that they really don't beat him until like the very end of the movie. There's no point where they get
no more systems. No more.
I like that scene a lot. I like that scene.
No more wars.
And it's kind of crazy. I recently watched the original animated series, and they do them better in the movie Apocalypse than in the animated series. So, people are like, "Oh, the cartoon is better." Like, is it? Is it?
His fit in the show though.
Yo. His fit in the show. I was like, that's Apocalypse with the little A on the belt.
Yo,
Bro.
he got the A on the belt, bro. Like he fucking.
That's Apocalypse. Okay.
It's the 90s.
I'll take Oscar
It's the
Isaac
90s
any
guy.
day.
It's the 90s guy. It's the 90s, man. You know
how bad must he be in the series? He's pretty bad, and I don't love the whole story with him in the original series. I just don't.
Look at this, bro. Look
No.
at this.
Yo, you have to find it.
Look at this, bro. Holy hell!
He had to pull it up.
And
look at the statue, bro. Look at this, bro.
Yeah. And Luke, you right. They at least they can make him better in season 2 of 97. They can make him better. I mean, with the writing,
he is gonna be the villain.
With the writing alone, they can make him better. Like the way they set up X-Men 97,
the way they brought him in. The way they brought him in.
Sure.
It's already got better depth
exactly
than the original series. So
for sure.
I'm ready for that. I'm ready for X-Men 97 season 2.
I am too.
I'm ready, bro.
I'm ready for Marvel to announce they're releasing a physical version of the first season because I want to own that.
I need a 4K steelbook.
I need to own that on physical.
Yep.
That show surprised the hell out of me, man. It really everyone did.
Yeah. We all were like, we hope it's good.
Yeah, I was holding back on it because everyone's saying it was so good. I'm like, you know what? I'm away.
Well, before we watched the trailer, that's how we felt. Then we saw the trailer, we were like, yo, this looks raw.
Yeah.
The trailer, the trailer was dope, but I still have my reservations. I was like, is this gonna be,
because you watched the original series too, didn't you?
I watched it before. Yeah, okay. I watched it after I watched the trailer for X-Men 97. Okay. So I was like, and then after I watched the original series, I was like, is this gonna be as good as the original series? Like, I don't know, bro. It kind of blew the original series out the water.
It did. Like, it's kind of that effect where it's like you don't even want to go back and watch it. You don't even want to go back and watch the original series because of how good 97 is.
Yeah, maybe some episodes here and there, but
that's why I'm kind of got it. That's why I'm kind of wondering whether or not they're actually going to do the Spider-Man. People keep teasing the Spider-Man 98. Like, let's get Spider-Man 98.
If they announce that at Comic-Con, I will actually faint, bro.
And I feel like it deserves it. I feel like we deserve another crack at the Spider-Man animated.
I feel like the 90s Spider-Man series deserved it more than the X-Men series.
I agree. Especially with the cliffhanger. The cliffhanger of fucking even though X-Men the 90 series had a cliffhanger too. I feel like
that show. I feel like it had more resolution than Spider-Man.
It had more of a resolution.
It did. It definitely did. Luke said, "Watch them announce Blade again." Nope, they're going to announce the 6th director that's attached to it.
Blade is actually coming now.
Blade is going to be an animated film this time. It's not going to be live action.
Animated film. We can't get
we can't do live action. Let's go ahead and
streaming exclusively on Disney Plus.
Which doing a special, an animated special.
I just thought about that. I was talking to my little brother because we was talking about the Harry Potter series. And I told him, I said, you know what they should actually do with this series? They should just make it animated. Like, why not just make it animated? Because
with the right animation.
My first thought about that is that you guys are doing this as a 10-part, 10-year series. You guys literally got to film this shit back to back to back to back to back. Because even watching the films, you could tell the actors were getting a lot older than the actor, the way they were portraying the age they were supposed to be portraying. So if they're really talking about making this year by year by year by year by year, they literally have to keep up with the ages of how the kids age. But why? It could be so much easier if you just do it as animated. Because you can age the animation how you want.
I would want them to. This is going to be a reach, but I would love a Harry Potter show in the animation style of the Legend of the Guardians movie, the Owl movie, directed by Zack Snyder. Because, bro, that movie is
or like
the
Beowulf.
fucking animation in that Legend of the Guardians movie. Bro, I was watching it. It's an older Blu-ray, mind you. That's not even a newer Blu-ray.
It's one of the first
That's one of
Blu-rays.
the first ones. I was sitting there watching that like, holy
It
fuck.
looks amazing.
It
And it has no 4K.
in my eyes, it doesn't even need one. That Blu-ray is one of the best animated Blu-rays I could put that on par with Moana. That's how good that Blu-ray is. And I'm talking about the Moana 4K, not even the Blu-ray.
Right.
I was
that
honestly
Blu-ray
blown
does
away.
look. The
watching
Blu-ray does look amazing. I used to own it. I got rid of it because I wasn't watching it. But I remember when I did have it and I was going through my Zack Snyder rewatch at a point. And yeah, that Blu-ray does look fantastic. It really does. That's a great Blu-ray. But I agree with you. I think making it in that animation style, because you could do make it like realistic, but make it animated. I thought that was a good idea because I just thought about the aging of the children. I just thought about aging the kids year by year by year. Because actors age differently. Like some actors, they get growth spurts. They get deeper voices than other ones. It's even though obviously we all age differently, but like the way they are planning on doing this series, to me, it's got to work, man.
I think they should make it to where it's animated, but it has the art style of the book. Where you look at the book covers and you're like, yeah, that's what Harry looks like. That's what they all look like. I think that would be kind of neat if they did.
Yeah, that would be neat.
They're
going live action though.
Yeah, of course they are.
I mean
listen, we know the show is gonna look good visually.
Yeah, for
sure. House of the Dragon, it looks phenomenal.
It's Warner Brothers, and
they're going to put. It's gonna be wild. See, if House of the Dragon is still on by the time this show comes on, it's gonna be rather bizarre seeing this show and House of the Dragon on at the same time. Seeing that they both, they take place in this fantasy world.
Well, if
that's
if House of the Dragon has the same amount of time between the seasons, then it is going to be on at the same time because the Harry Potter show is coming out in 2026. Right. So that's in 2 years. That's going to be season 3 of House of the Dragon, basically.
And that's another thing too, is that what we know, like the first 2 movies was clearly like towards kids, and of course they got a more darker and more for adult on and on. Like, are you guys gonna make this for kids, or are you guys gonna try to make it for everyone? Like, how are you guys who are your target audience for
I feel like Harry Potter is only for kids to a point though. Like
the
first 2 movies, maybe not
3.
even the first 2 movies. But no, 3 is dark, bro.
3 is dark, but I feel like
it kind of gets pretty dark too.
That's what I was gonna say. Not even really 2.
I mean, I remember watching 2 when I was younger. I'm like, I see giant spiders and giant snakes. I'm like, this ain't no kids movie.
The cat dying.
Yeah, like this ain't no kids movie. Cats getting petrified and blood writing on the walls. This ain't no kids movie.
Like the first movie is really like the only kid movie in that franchise. They get darker as they go.
Yeah, true.
I should just put Harry Potter on.
He said about every topic we talk about.
Yeah.
As far as physical releases, what are y'all looking forward to?
That's a good question. Let me go to Blu-ray.
We got the Rocky Knockout Collection, SpongeBob 4K.
I'm kind of looking forward to SpongeBob
4K.
No,
I'm looking forward to SpongeBob.
I don't know if hopefully it doesn't sell out because I want to buy it, but I don't know if I'm gonna buy it day one.
Risky Business, Criterion, Fall Guy.
Okay.
Fall Guy, I might wait on. Although
I'm definitely waiting on that. Not getting no Jaws. I'm good on Jaws. And just because I have the other 2, I'm not buying 3 and 4.
Yes, at some point you will. Yes, you are. Okay.
I'm not buying them. You're talking to somebody. You're talking to somebody who still haven't bought Alien 3 or Alien Resurrection, so you can't say that.
Got me there. You got me
there. Eventually. Don't you worry.
No. Somebody want to send it to me, so I'll take it if it's free. I'm not going to spend any money.
$3.99.
I'm not going to spend any money.
Yeah, they got that 3 film collection for Jaws, and
And
that's so bizarre to me.
Thank you.
That
Thank you. Why not just do a
He's-
4-film
why don't
collection?
you do a 4-film collection? Because everybody has the first Jaws. Like,
But that's why. I think that's why. 'Cause
probably
they know
why.
everyone has the first one. They okay, let's just release the first because they and it's the same box art like the 3-film Blu-ray collection.
Yeah,
It's the
Me and
same
Alex both
thing.
have it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, no, that's the reason why I'm not gonna buy it.
yeah.
So I'm like, no, I'm not
I
about to.
kind of want Jaws 3 just to have Jaws 3 because I have fun with Jaws 3. It's not good.
I already have it already. I don't need it on 4K.
I would want the 4K just to have it. That's the only one I want.
I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be a good looking 4K.
That's a day one for you, Tyler.
That's the 3D one. It's not gonna look good.
I mean, you never know.
I doubt it. I mean, that's why
The 3D stuff is still gonna look like shit, but
that's why people ask like, what would I get part 3 Friday on part 3 on 4K? I'm like, that 4K is gonna look trash. 4K is gonna look trash. The Screen Factory one doesn't even look that as good as it should.
So if y'all are getting,
I just think the Friday the 13th 3D, that transfer is unsalvageable, bro. You got
it is. I agree.
Even the Screen Factory, you got like the holes and sticks coming out of the film grain.
I agree.
Like you can't.
I agree. I agree. I agree.
I was asking y'all getting Fall Guy day one or the Steelbook?
No,
because the Steelbook.
If I can grab the Steelbook, then yeah, because I hate the slipcover.
I'm not getting in. Let me see what the Steelbook look like. I didn't think
the
I looked
Steelbook is fire.
The Steelbook is nice.
I hate the slipcover.
Oh yeah, the Steelbook is nice. Yeah, that's a nice design. Then I should have just been regular slip. The regular slip is just them two standing on the go. Them two standing next to each other.
Wait a second.
Okay.
There were so many better posters they could have put on that, and that's what they went with.
Well, at least the plus is it's actually going to be a 3D Blu-ray. I'm guessing it's going to be for Jaws. It's going to be an actual 3D Blu-ray.
Fall Guy getting a 3D Blu-ray.
Yeah, I was like, what?
No, I was talking about Jaws because I was looking up Blu-ray. It says 4K plus 3D, so my guess is going to be a 3D Blu-ray with it.
Halo season 2 getting a 4K.
Halo season 2.
Did anybody watch that show at all? Like,
I know one YouTuber that watched it. He said it was.
I didn't watch it.
Did they watch season 2?
The Strangers Chapter 1 comes out as well.
Yeah, Strangers Chapter 1.
You guys ever seen the Tuxedo? Is getting a Blu-ray with Jackie Chan?
It's like a re-release, I think, because I think the Tuxedo already had a Blu-ray.
I must have missed it then. I actually do like that movie. That's the one I watched a lot as a kid too. House of Gucci's,
I remember when that was coming out, but I never saw it.
Oh, this is the one I'm looking for. Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost and Scooby-Doo and Alien Invaders double pack.
Also, they are putting the Witch's Ghost on Blu-ray.
Yep, it's the double pack with Alien Invaders, which I am very excited for that. Now I just need to get Cyber Chase. And I'll have all the.
Because Zombie Island and the Witch's Ghost is the ones that everyone was asking for, right?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the two I wanted. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Alien Invaders had a Blu-ray either.
No, it didn't.
That only has a DVD.
That's the only one of those movies I've seen.
Alien Invaders. You
yes.
haven't seen Zombie Island?
I haven't seen Zombie Island, Witch's Ghost, none of that. So
watching that as a kid.
I was watching the show. No, I was watching the show though. I wasn't watching the movies, but I was watching the show.
I still remember the first time I saw Zombie Island. I was a kid though, but it scared me. It did scare me a little bit. And same with Witch's Ghost. I thought Witch's Ghost was pretty scary too.
Luke was saying before Twisters, what's y'all's favorite disaster movie?
Independence Day.
I think that's the typical answer to say. I love The Day After Tomorrow.
I was gonna say that. I like The Day After Tomorrow a lot.
I love that movie actually. And I still remember the first time I saw that. I was kind of.
It's better than it has. It's better than it has any right being.
I agree.
Disaster movie. It's pretty good.
I love it.
For me.
My only issue with Day After Tomorrow is the way the ending kind of feels like anticlimactic.
I don't like the second act. The second act is boring.
It kind of just ends a little bit. Like we're kind of
Day After Tomorrow. Is that what you're?
Yeah, like we kind of just the characters are like stuck where they're at. Like I said, I won't spoil what happens if you guys haven't seen it. But
is that Keanu Reeves?
No, that was Jake Gyllenhaal and Dennis Quaid.
Oh, got you.
So Jake Gyllenhaal goes on this trip to
And
New
this girl
York.
from Shameless. I can't remember her name.
You talking about the love interest?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's her name? Emily Rosamum or something like that.
Right,
That's her. I think that's her last name. It's like Emmy
Rossum.
Yep, there we go. But it's a good movie though, and that's another one I'm surprised doesn't have a 4K yet either. I'm surprised it doesn't have a 4K. And it's the 20th anniversary this year.
Is Titanic a disaster movie?
Technically, yeah.
Ah.
Oh well, that's my favorite then. That's my favorite disaster movie.
I mean, yeah, I guess I would say Titanic.
Look, he says, yeah. Look, it looks at Titanic and Armageddon.
Titanic is a better film than Cloverfield. Which one would I rather put on though? I'll probably put on Cloverfield before Titanic, but Titanic is obviously a better
My little brother
movie.
would probably say Unstoppable. He loves that movie.
Titanic is just long. Like whenever I go to put on Titanic,
I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about if Titanic is a disaster movie? Yeah. I mean, if you talking about like characters, like it's the demise for characters, then yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's a loose definition. Yeah.
Basically talking about where characters are like it's the end
in peril.
Yeah. One I find is a guilty pleasure. You guys ever seen The Core?
No, I know.
I've heard of it. I've heard of it.
It has Aaron Eckhart in it, and basically the core stops spinning. It stops spinning. So all these natural disasters start happening. I'm talking about birds are literally flying all everywhere. Terrible storms is happening. And Aaron Eckhart and his team of scientists have to create this drill to drill all the way into the Earth's core and make explosions happen to make it spin.
Sounds
amazing.
It's hilarious. And it's weird because that same year, if I'm not mistaken, Deep Impact came out that year too. If I'm not mistaken, it's either that movie or it's another like that type of movie happens. Luke probably can let me know in the comments, but it was one of those years where the same type of movie came out in the same year. Like the two Hercules movies came out in the same year, and two magic movies like The Prestige, the Illusions came out in the same year. It was like one of those type of things. No. Okay, Deep Impact was 98. What was the movie that came out in the same year? No, that was Deep Impact and Armageddon. It was those two, I think. Those two was the same that came out in the same year.
I have guilty pleasure with 2012. I think the disaster stuff is good in it. I think it's way too long.
It is.
I remember that movie being really long.
That's another one where, to me, after LA just collapses on itself, I lose interest. After that.
The ending is really corny too.
It becomes a Poseidon all of a sudden. It comes.
You know what's a guilty pleasure for me? It's not high art. It's not great, but I like San Andreas.
I was just about to say that.
I like San
Andreas.
Huh?
People like San Andreas.
I like San Andreas.
Oh, do they? I didn't know that. I saw that in the theater too. So
I've seen half of it.
You fellas. Oh, it's science class. Okay.
I bought the 4K and I was like, this is something I haven't watched yet. So I watched it with Steph and we was watching. I'm like, hey, yo, this movie's not that bad. This movie's not bad at all.
Yeah. There's a movie called Greenland too that I liked. It's with Gerard Butler.
Yeah, I need to watch that. Everybody tell me I need to watch that too.
It's a good one.
Because technically alien invasion movies are like end of the world movies, right? Too, right?
Yeah, like disaster movies. Yeah.
I'm probably in the minority. I like the War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds. I like that one.
People like that movie. I don't at all.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say I feel like out of us, I'm in the minority.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I watched that movie. I was like, nope.
That's another one where the ending, and that's why I think most people don't like it, is that it kind of like it stalls. Like once it get to a point, like I said, I won't spoil what happens when we get, obviously because they haven't seen it. But once you meet a certain person, it just stalls. It just literally just
in the basement.
It's like literally it flatlines. Literally, it does.
Which is funny because the scene where they're sneaking around the basement is my favorite scene in the movie.
It's a good suspenseful scene, but the rest of it falls flat with the rest of everything that happens in that certain area. But
Luke said he was convinced that 2012 was actually going to happen. He was getting ready. He was getting his bunker.
Come on,
packed up. Getting his bunker packed up. But as far as physical, I am excited for The Man from U.N.C.L.E. I hope
it's getting a 4K.
It's getting a 4K from Arrow.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, and I don't know if it's getting like one of those
Oh.
big boxes.
Speaking of that, yeah, right. That ain't getting no box.
It's not. I doubt it. It's probably just
Speaking
getting
of
some stuff.
Arrow, they're releasing the 2009 Friday the 13th. That is a day
Yes.
zero, bro.
Yes, they are,
That's a
dude.
day
Yeah,
zero.
when is that dropping?
September.
I'm assuming September or October, but that's a day zero.
I'm about to look it up right
so
now.
excited for that. And it's fun. I own it already, but it's like, who cares, bro? Like, I have the big box set. I have the 4 steelbooks that they put out for the other movies that they need to get back on because I want them to release a steelbook for Jason Lives. Like, what the fuck? And
yeah, it's September 17th. It's September 17th. And I agree. I love the box art. I love the cover.
You getting that, Alex?
And this is I'm in the same boat as Tyler. I have the Screen Factory collection. I still have my 8 film collection. I have not got rid of my 8 film collection.
This is the thing, though. What I don't have any of the 4Ks for the Friday the 13th movies because I was
but they only released one.
But okay, whatever. But the difference between the remake and the other movies is the remake can actually look good on 4K.
Yes.
The original Friday the 13th, you got to be smoking crack if you thought I was going to be buying that. That's a joke.
And it's not a good 4K. I don't care what nobody say. You can't convince me that's a good 4K.
Yeah,
you can't.
It was like I found it for like $10. I still didn't buy it. I was like,
and it's not worth $10.
The movie is horrible.
I don't really like the movie, so
it's not a good movie.
So maybe if I like the movie,
the bottom of that franchise.
Maybe if Part 5 got a 4K, I would get it. But, enchiladas.
You gotta watch that before the summer ends. Got to.
But I'm kind of like I said, I'm in the same boat as Tyler. I have so many copies of this movie, especially 2009. Because I still have my regular Blu-ray that I bought when I first got it, and I have the Screen Factory version. And this will be a third copy of this movie. But I'm in the minority. I think this is my second. Well, this is my second to third favorite Friday the 13th movie.
It's up there.
Obviously I've jumped between 5. I mean, not 5. 6 and 4. 6 and 4. So it goes probably 6, 4, and then the remake.
Other than the box set, this is like the only version of it I have. I only have this because of this fucking movie. And I only have this because of collector's purposes. If I somehow did not need this, I would fling this out the window, bro.
Well, because you have copies. You have the Screen Factory version. You have the Screen Factory release. Have both of those.
I'm talking about this piece of shit, bro.
Oh, I would just. You could probably find that one by itself and get rid of that.
Definitely, I have.
If I
have that by itself.
If I ever,
I got it.
But then that you would have to buy that movie again. So
I wouldn't mind buying it for like $5.
Okay. I got it with the lenticular slip with the little slits in it.
Oh wow! Are y'all getting House of Gucci?
No.
That's got a 4K coming out.
It's coming from
Tyler. That's your movie. What you mean?
It's not gonna have a slipcover.
That's enough.
It's not gonna have a slipcover.
That's mainly why I'm not.
It's not gonna have a slipcover, no. But it's 4K.
No, bro. Screen Factory is so fucking lazy when it comes to stuff like that.
I was disappointed about House of Gucci, so I will not be buying that.
I was disappointed as well.
So,
but yeah, that's not really seeing nothing else that's standing out to me as far as physical.
I'm looking right now because on Blu-ray.com, once you go to a certain point, you can't really see. Stardust is getting a 4K. Have you guys ever seen Stardust?
I don't think I heard of that.
Well, no, I've never seen that. I know what it is.
Yeah, it's like a
Matthew Vaughn. It's a
fantasy movie. It's a fantasy movie it's got some decent actors in it too. Surprisingly,
Robert De Niro's in it.
Yeah, Claire Danes, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Robert De Niro are in it.
I heard it's weird, like really weird.
A lot of people like it.
That's a DC movie. It's a Vertigo comic.
Yeah, it's weird because it's released by Paramount.
I heard it's pretty good though. I heard it's weird though. Like I've seen clips. I'm like, yo, I can't imagine seeing this in the theater, bro. The steelbook is great though.
You got Furiosa next month.
Oh, Friends is getting a 4K box set.
Yeah. When is that? Next month?
September 24th. For Friends. Is everyone buying the Friends box set?
No,
not planning on it.
$200.
Game Night's getting a 4K. That's kind of an underrated comedy, in my opinion.
Yeah, Luke is
I
buying
really
that.
like.
Luke,
I really like
that's his
Game Night.
movie.
I'm just upset that Friends is getting a 4K.
Why are you upset that
Friends is getting a 4K? Why is it getting a 4K? Why?
I don't know.
We can't even get Blu-rays for half of the shows that we want.
Bro, that's like
But
Warner
that's getting
Brothers. No matter how upset you're gonna get by this statement, that's probably Warner Brothers' most popular show. I'm not surprised. A sitcom
You're
show.
right.
I'm not
you're
surprised that
You're
that's
right.
getting a 4K.
You're not wrong.
I mean, I'm not surprised, but I'm like, we can't get Blu-rays for these other.
He's spazzing, but yeah, I'm not surprised by that at all.
Yeah,
are there shows that need physicals? Absolutely. But
no, I'm saying, but my thing is, does this show need to be in 4K? That's my thing.
I mean,
I don't believe it needs to be in 4K.
It looks good on 4K on the stream.
The stream is phenomenal.
Stream is great for people that love the show. But I don't know. Like, the only issue that I would have with that is I want these other shows like Fresh Prince and Martin on Blu-ray. Like, we only have DVDs of these. Like, why can't we get those before
Even
we
Full
get?
House doesn't have a Blu-ray release,
and neither does Seinfeld. But I know that's not
one of those.
But
yeah,
still,
that's where the Seinfeld does have a Blu-ray.
It is.
That's strange because Seinfeld is a very highly praised show as well.
It's like one of the most popular sitcoms of all time. So,
like, surprising that, like you said, Full House doesn't have a Blu-ray. That's surprising to me. You know,
I'm not, because they would probably want to do special features, and I don't think the cast wants to do the special features for that show.
And that might be holding back some of these releases too. That they want to do new stuff.
I highly doubt it would be for Fresh Prince because they just did the reunion and everyone's happy about that one.
Yeah, that to me, that just doesn't make any sense to me. That show alone doesn't have a Blu-ray. It just doesn't make any sense.
It don't even have any Blu-rays. Like, it don't have like individual Blu-rays. Don't have a box set. Like, nothing. Just DVDs. DVDs for you. Like,
and the worst part is I'm gonna buy all these seasons on DVD, and they finally announce a Blu-ray, and I'm like, well, I already done bought them all on DVD. Like,
it's okay.
You get the Blu-ray too. You get the Blu-rays, bro.
And that's the thing I felt about like if One Tree Hill freaking announced a damn Blu-ray set, I'm buying it. I have all the DVDs, but not even announced the freaking Blu-ray set. Like,
right.
All right, my favorite show of all time has a Blu-ray set, so I'm okay. With that.
See that 70 show has a freaking Blu-ray. Like, what?
I just
don't. Crazy.
I mean, I guess the Drive 4K Steelbook is coming out
Day
too.
0.
Finally.
Yeah. Drive getting a 4K.
Day 0
in the US.
Drive. I'm not saying Drive been at a 4K, but we're
in the US.
We're so
that
late to the game.
Steelbook is incredible.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy that.
And Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Yep,
it's not a day one, but I will get it eventually. So I'm just getting a slipcover. I'm not getting a steelbook. Because I know steelbooks for the other movies.
That steelbook.
The steelbook is kind of fire.
It's kind of.
Yeah, it's
kind of. It actually is fire.
No, I'm but right now it's sitting at $65.99. So yeah, I'm not pretty.
It's all right because Bad Boys went down. So
it did. Hopefully it goes down.
That's
to that
one
low.
we're excited for. That's one we're excited for.
Yes, but we have no idea when that's dropping.
There's no date. No, there's no date. Like, bro,
we pre-ordered it. So
it's still in theaters. It's still in theaters. That's probably why.
Yeah,
that's crazy. They announced the way it looks, and it's
movies
like
that are still in theaters that they dropped the date for physical.
Yeah, but this one is very highly praised.
They announced they didn't announce.
And they know that people still want to go see it in the theaters. Let's hold off on when we release in the physical. Go see it in theaters.
Yeah.
Because usually they announce a digital version. They'll announce it on digital already.
Right.
It would have been announced on digital already, but they saw, okay, people want to see this movie in the theater. Go see it in the theaters. You made me think of Top Gun. How long it took for Top Gun to get in the home fucking physical?
Well, that was because that physical was IMAX enhanced. So I'm not surprised it took a while. The same thing with Avatar, The Way of Water.
I felt like they knew that they knew that we want our box office. Because people buy it physically, they're not going back to the theaters.
Bro, Top Gun Maverick was in my theater for literally 7 months. It was
That's
in
fucking,
there.
I'm kind of happy it was in the
long.
theater that long because I was able to go see it in the theaters.
Horizon.
It was fucking a
uh,
fucking masterpiece.
the Horizon movie has been out for 2 weeks, and they just announced it's coming on digital next week.
Oh, good.
Same
I was
with
wondering that.
A Quiet Place. A Quiet Place did the same thing.
Yeah, Quiet Place is
Yeah.
at the end of the month digital.
That's why I said that's why once I heard that, I said I'm not going to the theater.
Yeah.
Once I hear that, I'm not going to the theater to see it.
I was wondering when Horizon was gonna get a digital because
They said nobody saw this. Put it on digital.
right. I mean, also they want people that didn't get to see it in theaters to see it so they can see the second one in theaters.
How's the box office for A Quiet Place right now? It must not be very high.
No, it made. I think the opening weekend was the highest of the franchise.
Okay.
Let me see.
Because it's. I was watching someone and they were asking the question: is this hurting the theater when they announced that they announced the movie's coming out digitally so soon? And
It's gotta be hurting. I feel like it's hurting in theaters, but it can't be hurting the studios because there would be no way that they would keep dropping these on digital so soon, and it's hurting them like that.
It's made $180 million worldwide on a budget of $200 million.
Yeah, that's not very good.
Wait, what was the number that it made?
It's made $180 million.
It hasn't even broke even.
That's bad. That's bad.
Plus, you got
it had a high opening weekend, and
you got to add marketing too. I don't believe they add the marketing into the budget. People forget about that.
Yeah, yikes.
Hey man, the numbers. I gave you the numbers.
it'll be on digital, so people that didn't see it in theaters can see it on digital at the end of the month, I guess. Sheesh. But yeah, as far as physical media, it's been a little slow this year, man. Other than like new releases and stuff, like
it's funny because I was talking to my little brother at the end of my video, and I was like, for us as collectors, at least for me, I can't speak for everyone else, but not saying I'm fine with what I have, but when you guys just announce re-releases, stuff that comes out on 4K, like House of Gucci, like I don't care about that. Like I already own it. Why do I want to rebuy this movie in a higher format?
You have House of Gucci on Blu-ray.
I do have it. Okay. I bought it. I bought it because I wanted to watch it with Steph. Steph was excited to watch it.
Oh, you didn't see it in theaters.
She ended up falling asleep on it. She fell asleep on it. So I mean,
I believe it.
And obviously, I won't. I
believe you.
I won't get rid of it. There was some elements I did like. I love the way it's shot. I love the way it looks. But you know, when I keep just getting 4K re-release over and over and over and over again for things that for one I already own or things I don't care about, I'm not gonna go out and buy it. You know,
I feel that.
It's only obviously if you got something like the Friday 13th 2009 Arrow 4K. That's something really to get because they're putting work into it.
But you already have it. Why are you gonna buy it?
You know what I'm saying? This is something that is something they're putting effort into. That's what I'm saying. It's something they're putting effort into.
And you care about.
And I care about it. That's what I'm saying. I don't care about House of Gucci 4K slipcover. That's not gonna have a slipcover. I don't care about that.
You might not. Yeah. Somebody else might. You never know.
That's what I'm saying. I'm speaking for me. I never said for everyone. You didn't hear what I said before I started talking. Right? Right.
Listen.
Right.
No, but did y'all pick up anything recently? Because I wanted to do a Blu-ray update.
Yeah. Okay. I got a lot of crap.
Oh shoot! Let's go.
How much do you have? Alex don't got shit. How much
got
do
one.
You have?
I got one thing.
What do you mean I ain't got shit?
Bro, you have the last 2 Blu-ray hunting videos I watched. You got like nothing.
I got
some Kino stuff.
You got oh yeah, you did. I watched that video. I just forgot.
See,
I still didn't see it.
Tyler don't care about me.
I didn't see it yet, and I still know.
You don't care about me, bro. You don't. See, Tyler don't care about me. That's what it is.
So
you gonna see, you gonna see how much he care about you next month.
You gonna be sitting there crying. You gonna be sitting there crying.
Let me show you the bill. Tell us about I don't care about you.
Tyler gonna shed some tears.
Our boys,
I gotta stop crying.
I gotta stop crying like this.
Look at the baby. All right. Criterion's new releases, and I went to Academy Records for the first time.
I see that
in
first
a while.
one.
Yeah, you know what it is. 12
12
Angry
Angry
Men.
Sir,
That's what everyone
Um,
say to buy. When
there
you get a
is-
Criterion collection, buy this.
Which
I
I don't
want
know.
that.
Does this have a 4K?
no,
Okay.
And now that you bought it, they're
It's
gonna
gonna
announce
get
it.
a
I
4K.
feel like they announced. I feel
They
like they
didn't.
announced it.
They didn't announce it.
Okay,
We would.
well-
You would know
I could have swore this one had a
because
4K.
everyone will post it. You will see Ken post it. You'll see everyone talking about it.
Anywho, 12 Angry Men. I haven't seen this since the 7th grade. I was reading the play and I was watching the movie. I'm excited to go back to it. I had only wanted one Criterion in this, and I saw a couple others, including this one. I was like, let me just grab that.
Mhm.
Abigail. The most slept on horror movie of 2024.
I must say, did that come in a red case?
No, I swapped it
it looked-
because Universal, I have to do your work for you and show you how the fuck to do it.
That actually looks nice.
That's
It
raw.
does look nice.
What you switch it with?
That
What
looks
movie?
really
Age of
nice.
Ultron.
Oh, Age of Ultron. See, I love my red case for Age
Which
of Ultron.
I held off.
Switch
I
that.
held off on switching Age of Ultron for so long, and I was like, no, I have to do it for Abigail. This,
I switched Age of Ultron case for Sinister, and then I sold the Blu-ray because
I
have the
love
4K.
I love the slip cover. It's a matte slip cover, and the letters are all embossed. I love
That's
it.
dope. That's why I asked the question. Like, damn, it came in a red case. That's dope.
Shame on so many people for sleeping on this and not seeing it in the theaters. It was a very fun time, and this is definitely going to be on my October.
You ordered that online or you bought it at Target?
I got it today.
I definitely didn't see that at all.
I saw that at Walmart.
I found Birdman, or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance. I have not seen this movie. I like this slip a lot. It opens up.
That's what I'm saying. That's dope. Yeah.
This was only
that came in a red case too. There's some red case.
And I switched it for Malignant.
Nice.
But yeah, I've been wanting to watch this for a while. Very interested in that. This was like $4. It was factory sealed. I bought this out of nostalgia. I did not need this. Hotel for Dogs.
Hotel for Dogs.
I always saw that. I always saw that at Dollar Tree.
This is childhood. I like this movie a lot. It's childhood.
Am I right?
I hope that when I watch it again, I don't just hate it.
You are.
I really like that. Well,
You
maybe
will.
not because I'm a dog person, so I might.
And you watched Big Fat Liar recently too, and enjoyed that.
Big Fat Liar is
That's
a banger.
Say it again. Say it again. Say I need that on Blu-ray. I need it on Blu-ray, man. I still have my DVD. I need to get that on Blu-ray.
I found the
I love that
4K of Jigsaw with a slip. This is, I think it was like $9. I was like, I want mainly, truthfully, I like this movie a lot. Like you guys know, that's probably my hottest take with the Saw franchise is that I love Jigsaw. Like this movie is so underrated in my opinion. But I bought this because the Blu-ray to this movie is beyond words incredible. Like it is a amazing Blu-ray, and I was like,
so you figured the 4K is going to be amazing.
I was like, if I ever see this 4K in the wild, I'm gonna grab it, and I found it with a slip, and I like the slip a lot.
Slip is nice.
My second, these next three are Criterions. La Bamba. This is the one that I went in there for. I watched this movie in music class in my senior year of high school, and I loved it. I thought it was a really, really good movie. I'm looking forward to going back to it. This is one that I finally I saw the standard Blu-ray in Academy Records, and I was like, that does have a Criterion. So I went into Academy. I have not seen this movie, and I bought this because it has a fancy set. I didn't know it had a fancy set, and for those who know, I love the fancy Criterion sets.
Mm-hmm.
I want to buy
the slip boxes.
So I got Moon Age Daydream. This is the David Bowie biopic. I missed this in 2022.
This
is
awesome artwork.
Gorgeous.
Awesome artwork.
Set.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
And the inside, it comes with the poster, and
that's beautiful.
This is the 4K. The Blu-ray was just a regular case, but I did not know it had this fancy, set to it. So I bought this because I did want to check this out. Like I heard it was really good, and I wanted, I want to watch it. It looked really good. This was the last Criterion I got. This one, I bought it on a whim. I was like, All right, I think I'm going to like this, and I haven't seen it. Thelma and Louise. Um, I wanted to check this out. I've heard this movie's really good.
Did that come out in 4K too?
Yeah, this is the 4K.
Okay.
I'm excited to watch it. That's really all I can say about it. I'm excited
Yeah,
to
that
watch
I
it.
got that same set last year. For Thelma and Louise, I still haven't watched it. Um, I'm down to watch
Probably
it with
watch it
you.
with
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
And the last thing I got. Oh wait, no, this is not the last thing I got. But this is the last single thing that I got.
Wait.
Twister. I bought the Twister 4K. Mainly because it was at my store. I wasn't. I had wanted Civil War and Abigail. That's what I wanted. My store did not have Civil War, so I have to probably wait till I get paid. But I saw this and I was like, yeah, I will get Twister. Why not? I have to watch it. I'm actually going to probably watch it tonight. This is the last thing that I got. I opened this. I said, "Oh,
This is what you were talking about.
Right.
That made you faint.
I got
Not
the
the 5
Godzilla
film.
MonsterVerse 5 film collection. Ah, I
It's not
love
April
it.
2025 though.
Yeah, right. Walmart clowns.
They actually had it in stores.
No,
No.
I
Oh, I'm
ordered
about to
this off
say.
Amazon.
Okay, I'm about to say
I love this set
that art is pretty dope.
so much. Oh no, you ain't seen nothing yet. So it comes in a box. I'm going to show this whole thing off because it is gorgeous. So that's the front. You got Kong's big monkey paw in the back. It opens like with a magnet. It opens like that.
Nice.
You got the goats themselves on the
Nice.
front. And it opens up. I have to open it oddly, but that's kind of what it looks like. I'm trying to. There we go. Thank you, AJ. It opens like that, and you got
Awesome.
monsters. You got the Muto here. So you got Godzilla 2014 here. Kong, Skull Island, King of the Monsters is here, and then you fold that back up, and then you got Godzilla versus Kong there, and then Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire is there.
Is there an extra disc?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
No, there is. Yeah, the special features disc.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's more movies
this
there.
Is Godzilla X Kong.
Okay.
The one thing I don't like about this set, and I hate sets like this, you have to.
Yeah, and sometimes they get stuck.
You have it. No,
Yeah.
it locks in there. So you have to be like so careful. Like, look, see already. See,
Ooh.
yeah, but hopefully it kind of just comes off. If not, this is why I wanted this set because I have them already.
Mm-hmm.
The only one I'd have to be careful with is Kong Skull Island because I don't have that, by itself on 4K. But I am so happy to have this set. I saw this set when they announced it. I was like, I want it so bad. They're also giving Mad Max a set just like this. It looks just as beautiful as this. And I want it. I'm not even that big of a Mad Max fan. I want it. And I hope that they do that with other franchises. Like, if they did this with The Matrix, bro. What? They do that with The Matrix?
I don't know what the hell just happened.
Yeah, I want them to do that with other Warner Brothers franchises that they have. That would be so cool.
I mean, if you get that Mad Max, you can send those individual 4Ks over.
No, they have slip covers.
You know what I'm saying? You can,
no.
you see,
No, because they're not going to have Blu-rays.
Hook a brother
because they're not going to have Blu-rays because Warner Brothers wants to be weird with their physicals. So I'm keeping my physicals. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is everything that I've gotten. I'm past couple of days have been kind of crazy for physical for me.
Mm-hmm. Dropped a pretty penny. Alex?
Oh, you can go ahead, AJ.
I only got one thing though.
Yeah, go ahead and show it.
Okay. Sure.
Just one thing.
Yeah. So I went hunting today and I did show off what I got in my video, but if you haven't seen the video, I picked up After Hours on Criterion 4K. This is a Martin Scorsese film, and I watched it either last year or the year before. and it took me a minute to get into it. It was kind of weird, kind of wacky, but once I got into it, I was really loving it. So, and they announced the Criterion like soon after I watched it. I was like, okay, I'm definitely picking that up. I didn't get it on the last sale, so I wanted to pick it up, and yeah, After Hours on Criterion 4K, and that's all I have. That's new.
All right, you guys. Let me show you guys what I picked up. Shout out to a single person. I'm gonna name him out, Luke Ponto, for sending me some movies.
Luke,
I did not expect it. He's like, I got some movies sending your way. I'm like, awesome. You know, when they come in, I'm gonna give you a shout in the video. I'm gonna talk about them. So I'm gonna show you guys what he picked, what he got me. First thing he got me was Lisa Frankenstein. I never heard this movie until
never watched that.
he said I never heard of it.
I haven't. I didn't even know Cole Sprouse was in it. And Catherine Newton. I don't know. I mean,
that's funny.
Maybe one day I'll just pop it in. Maybe we'll see. So he did send me that.
You're giving that movie a 3.
I can feel that too.
That's
I can
being
feel that.
generous.
I can feel that as well. Next thing he got me was Monkey Man on 4K. I probably will definitely be watching this soon.
Were you looking forward to Monkey Man? You were looking forward to that, right?
Yes and no. But I wasn't going out. I knew I wasn't going to buy it. So shout out to Luke for sending me on 4K at that. Nice. Did not expect that. He also sent me Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. This is one I still haven't watched yet. Just because everyone's trashing it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to hold off on it. I'll watch it when I want to watch it. Now I own it on 4K.
I like that slip.
Yeah, and that's the one that I gave it credit. At least they gave us a nice slipcover for the movie.
That's nice slip.
And is that the last? Yeah, the last thing he got me was the Bob Marley One Love Steelbook, which I did not expect that. I did not expect this at all. So yeah, because I wasn't, even if I was gonna get this movie, I wasn't planning on getting a Steelbook. So shout out to him for sending it to me. He's awesome for that. All right, now this is all the stuff that I recently got. So Kino had a sale, and I wanted to buy some movies from there. So the first thing I got was Jason's Lyric. This is a early 90s film with Jada Pinkett and Alan Payne. It's one of those hood 90s movies, something I watched a lot with my mom growing up. And I did not know they released a Blu-ray for it. I had the DVD. I got it from Dollar Tree, and I'm like, oh, they have a Blu-ray for this. I want it on Blu-ray, so I bought it from Kino.
Speaking of hood movies, I was wanted to ask you, Alex, do you own Love Jones or Love and Basketball on Criterion? Either one of those?
I don't own them on Criterion, no. Okay. I have them physically.
Yeah,
I have Love and Basketball on regular Blu-ray, and I have Love Jones on DVD.
Gotcha.
And I went into Barnes & Noble the other day, and I talked about not Love Jones. I would get Love Jones on Criterion, because that's the only way you can get it on Blu-ray. Right. Now, Love and Basketball, on the other hand, I don't think I'm going to get that because I already own it. That's another one where it's like,
it has a Blu-ray.
Do I really need to buy the Criterion? I don't believe I need to buy the Criterion. I already own the Blu-ray, and I'm fine with that Blu-ray. Yeah. And then, like I said, they didn't release it on 4K. They just gave it a regular Blu-ray.
Right.
But Love Jones doesn't have a Blu-ray at all, so that's why I would buy that. But
I can see them dropping.
I haven't even seen it in stores. That's something I probably order online.
Yeah, I can see them dropping Poetic Justice on Criterion too.
I could see that, but that's one I probably wouldn't buy either because I already own it.
You own it, yeah.
I have Poetic Justice already, so I wouldn't buy that either.
Gotcha. Well, my bad for interrupting.
No, you good. I mean, that to me, like I said, I want something like Dead Presidents. Give me Dead Presidents, Criterion or Kino. Give me Dead Presidents on Blu-ray. That's what I want. That's the one movie I want.
They gave us Menace to Society,
right? That's why I believe they can do it. It's made by the same directors who made Dead Presidents, made Menace to Society. So the next thing I got was Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. I know there's a 4K for this, but the Blu-ray was obviously cheaper. The Blu-ray was cheaper. It was only $10. I think the 4K was like $18. I'm like, no, I think I'll spend $10 on it. It's been a long time since I've seen the movie too, but this is another one I wanted to add to the collection. I like Jim Carrey as a dramatic actor, so definitely had to add it. And the last thing I got was something I've been wanting on 4K for the longest time. Of course, it's from Kino. You guys probably know what it is, and that is Kindergarten Cop. It's not a tumor.
Kindergarten Cop.
I had to. I just had to. I love this movie. I'm just upset it's not that many special features, but I love the movie. I do. I love that Arnold is getting like the 4K like treatment. Like he got the Conan movies came out this year. Obviously, this came out. We need more Arnold on 4K. Come on, guys, give us the Terminator on
True
4K.
Lies.
Give it and True Lies, right? Yeah, I need the Terminator. Come on, give it to me. I need it. I need that. And give me Terminator 3. Fuck it. Give me Terminator 3 on 4K. I'll take it.
Yes. Yes.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Give
it to me,
you, man.
Give it to
I'm
me.
with you, bro. I love Terminator 3. I don't care what nobody say.
I'm happy for you, bro.
Talk to the hand.
Does that Kindergarten Cop come with a Blu-ray?
Yes.
And you got that online?
I got it on Kino's website.
Kino store. Okay.
Yep, Kino's website. They're having a summer sale. It ends on the 22nd. I think Frisky was asking about. I'm like, well, you got till the 22nd. Sometimes they extend the sale if they know, okay, people are buying a lot, so they'll sometimes extend it. But they have some good deals. They have different prices for 4Ks and Blu-ray.
If you don't mind me asking, how much did you spend on the Kindergarten Cop?
It was $17.99.
$17.99. Okay.
Right. And obviously plus tax, so it came with like 19 or like 18 or something like that. So 18 something.
Nice.
But I think I used the promo code, so I didn't pay no shipping. I had a promo code.
Oh, nice.
So I didn't pay for shipping, which was nice. Because with shipping, I think you had to spend a certain amount to get the free shipping. I think you had to spend like almost like $50 to get free shipping or something like that. But I want to get Face Off, but I think it's sold out. I didn't see it on the website.
When I went on there, Kindergarten Cop was sold out, so they must have put it back in stock.
They did, because I was in the same boat. I was going to get it, but it sold out, and I'm like, oh well, it wasn't meant for me to get it. And then I had another sale. I'm like,
they restocked.
Let me see if it's on there. I'm like, it's on there. Let me buy it.
Getting it now. So that concludes our Blu-ray update, and that is the end of our Q&A. We didn't have a whole lot of people in here, but the people that we did have, they were in there with us. Luke and Emmett, Jared was in here too. I just wanted to do this because I know on our weekly live streams we don't always get to our people in the chat, so I wanted to give them a chance to come in here and also just have a discussion with my boys and just kind of a hangout.
Yeah, we rarely get to do that. I feel like we get so in tune with talking about certain topics. We don't just get to talk freely.
Right. And that's another reason why I wanted to do it too. But as far as the channel, what's coming up on the channel, Tyler, what we got, man?
So next week we'll be back on Nerd Talk doing a live watch on for X-Men Days of Future Past. Jesus.
I hit my mic. I got too excited. Now we're doing the theatrical version, not the road cut, right?
The better version.
The theatrical cut.
You motherfuckers.
Sorry to be wrong. We'll be doing that to start our hype for Deadpool and Wolverine. Very excited for that. And either next week or the week after, we'll be dropping our July OVR for Piranha. That was a very fun video that we did. It's the summer one that we did. Very, very excited for that. We're re-recording our OVRs and we just hit October. You guys are not ready for October OVRs, bro.
We got them stacked.
Just wait till the one involving chainsaws, bro. And it's not the one that you think. Very, very excited for that. And then we got a couple watch alongs lined up to round out the summer. It's gonna be a fun time.
Yeah, for sure. Anything going on your personal accounts or personal channels or anything?
Long Legs review probably Saturday morning. And then I don't want to promise a review of Twister before Twisters, but we'll see. But I will have a review for Twisters before when it comes out. I also reviewed The Bear season 3. There was something else I reviewed. What else did I review? Ba, 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 ba. Maxine. How the fuck could I forget? Maxine. I have a review of Maxine. Very much enjoyed that. So go check those out. That's pretty much it for me.
Alex, what you got, man? What you got on your channel?
Typical stuff, Blu-ray hunting videos. I still need to finish my X-Men review series. I got one more, and I'm dreading what it is. You guys already know what it is. It's freaking New Mutants.
Have you watched it
Gotta
yet?
watch New Mutants.
I haven't watched it yet, but I'm dreading watching it because I know it's not good. I know it's not great, and the movie's over 2 hours, and I got to sit there and watch.
No, it's not.
Is it?
No, that movie's an hour and 45 minutes.
Oh, thank God.
I thought it was over 2 hours.
I thought it was over 2 hours. You know how these movies be sometimes, man. But I don't know. I'm dread watching it. I need to review it just so I can complete the X-Men series. Obviously, we got
one
Deadpool,
more.
Wolverine. I got one more. Yeah, I got one more.
Do it now.
I don't know if I got anything else. I don't know if I got any 4K reviews coming up. Obviously, I got some movies sitting here to review. Maybe I'll do a 4K review on Kindergarten Cop. Maybe I might do one on Ghostbusters. Maybe I might do one on Monkey Man. We'll see how the week pans out. That's even if I get a chance to go around and watching these movies. But that's it. Ain't nothing else going on. Chilling.
Yeah, you got a video that you dropped today. Don't forget that.
Yeah, I talked about that. Go check out my Blu-ray video.
Okay,
even though the way it ends, but go check it out.
I also have a Blu-ray hunting video that dropped today. I spoke about it earlier, but yeah, so I have that. I did drop reviews for A Quiet Place Day 1, Horizon, American Saga, and Maxine. So go check those out on my Instagram page. And yeah, like if you guys enjoyed this video and videos like this, make sure you head down to the subscribe button, smash that subscribe button, y'all. Like, it is free to do. We appreciate the subscribers, and we're trying to build the channel, build the brand of Nerd Talk. So we would much appreciate it if you head down and like the video and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys
we're closing in on 175 subscribers.
Yes, and we're gonna be at 200 before you know it. We're gonna be at 200. But yeah, check these guys out as well as myself, and yeah, we're gonna be out of here, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.